Namaste. I am Kumar Mahadevan, chef from Sydney, Abhi's Indian restaurant. I wish all our Indian citizens and countrymen a happy Independence Day. I thank the Indian Consul General of Sydney for giving me an opportunity to showcase some of our Indian food. This dessert, what I am planning to do today, is beetroot halwa. I have had this dessert as a child in India, in Tirunelveli, my hometown. The ingredients for this dessert is beetroot, you got some fresh ghee, cashew nuts, rose petal jam, pistachios, kishmish or sultanas. I got some condensed milk and evaporated milk. This is slightly a modern take on the carrot halwa, what the North Indians are used to. Let's go check it out and see how this turns out. So, after putting the urli on the stove, you add nice fresh ghee and turn the stove on. So once the ghee is almost slightly getting hot, reduce the flame a little bit and add in your cashews first. The cashew nuts that's the first one you put it in, because the cashew nuts takes a little bit longer to cook than the sultanas. So as you can see, the cashew nuts are slightly turning into a golden brown now. So and they will continue to cook even after you take it. So we don't want to burn the cashews, that's for sure. So it's getting nice and brown. So at this stage, we can take the garnish. This is for the garnish. Make sure that you add the sultanas very quickly as they are doing that, and with the heat, the sultanas will swell up, and you can take and keep the rest for your garnish. At this stage, you can add the beetroot. So now, I have purposely kept half the sultanas inside, so that they give a nice, lovely sweetness to the dish. We just keep cooking the beetroot till it starts sweating and giving its own juices. As I mentioned, this utensil or this vessel will retain its heat, and it's good. That is the reason why we have chosen this. It won't burn. The most priority thing is take a heavy bottom pan. So once all the water is sort of almost trying to evaporate, we can start adding milk. So I've got this evaporated milk. I'm adding on the evaporated milk. And then I add the condensed milk. Okay, this is, traditionally you add the milk, the whole thing is cooked in reduction of milk. So here, instead of cooking that, I've added evaporated milk, which is a nicer take, and I've added some condensed milk. Slowly let it cook. We are adding this rose petal jam, so that has got a lot of sugar in it. So that's why I have added a bit less sugar in this. When you add the rose petal jam, okay, we will wait for this to cook for about 20 minutes, and then we will add the rose petal jam. As you can see, there's not much water left inside there. At this stage, we add the rose petal jam, and we'll cook it for further 5 to 10 minutes. If you want to add a little bit of sugar and spoil yourself, why not? It's, after all, in the Independence Day celebration. There's no water there. Pretty good. As you can see, it is almost not sticking to the fingers, and this is the stage we should be ready for plating. Put in the hot halwa in here. I'm not scooping. Alright. We are ready for the garnish of this dish. So we've got some ghee fried cashew nuts, sultanas, and the pistachio nuts, which were not fried in the ghee, and this is going to go on top of the dish, and we're going to decorate the dish. So this is freshly grated koya, which we are going to be garnishing the dish with, and we are just putting a little bit of a grated koya around it so that the koya tastes nice. And then we have, as we all know, the edible silver leaves, which we're all very familiar with in our Indian sweets. So we've got some freshly scooped rose petal ice cream, which is what we're going to be serving this with, and this is how it goes to table.